it's a jolly day. Would you like to try a peach bagel pie with a side of a surprise Phoenix Wright kissing appointment? Because if you do, then let's go ahead and get started.
Hi! Hey everyone! Welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Inagami, thank you so much for being first. CB, hi, welcome in. King Danger, hello. Hope you're doing good today. Thank you for stopping by. Lucia, hello there. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the magic chord at the very start of the stream, CB. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Surprise! So let me explain. I mean, I don't need to explain, but you know, today we had Digital Devil Saga scheduled, but I realized today we are at the second investigation for Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, case number 3. And since I'm going to be going on vacation next week, this coming Sunday is going to be my last Ace Attorney stream for a bit. So I figured we might as well finish the case here, like this week, so that way I don't like just leave on a cliffhanger and then like I forget everything when I'm on my vacation. So I figured, yeah, we might as well do a separate Ace Attorney stream today. And today was the day because I'm in the mood. I want to play, I want to read, I want to have some fun with you guys. But I hope you guys are all doing good today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. How are we all doing? Hello, Moo. Hope you're doing good. Blanky. Oh my god, what was I gonna... I mentioned that I wanted like a emote of that happy. And then someone mentioned the blanky is basically just that. Yasmin, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Mama Fula, happy. I'm going to Japan next week. Yes, I am. So, for those of you that haven't been on the streams recently, I am going to be going on vacation to Japan next Wednesday, the 24th. So if you guys would like to join me on my trip, as a little bit of like a tradition, because last year we had a subathon. This year, instead of having like a major subathon on one day, we're kind of just doing like a, if you guys would like to sub or gift subs this month, any stream up until next Monday, the 22nd, I will be writing your guys' names on a shikishi board that I'm going to be bringing with me on my trip. Last year, I took the picture at the Shinjuku National Park. Let me go pull those up to show you guys as well. This year, I don't really know where I'm going to go take you guys with me to, but we'll find a place because there's quite a few places that I think would be really fun. Yeah, I'm going to be going during Golden Week. It's going to be exciting because we didn't plan it to be that time, but alas. So here is you guys on my trip last year to Shinjuku National Park. These are really pretty. These were when the plum trees were blossoming, but this was in February. So I'm going to be going, since it's going to be like April, May, the weather's going to be so nice, hopefully, knock on wood, and then, you know, it's just going to be nice. But yes, so if you guys would like to, anyone that subs or gets for the rest of this week up until Monday, will be added to the Shikishi board. Of course, do not feel inclined to sub if you're not able to. By no means, it's not necessary, but it's all good.
Kieran 97 Tepero Kieros 2 Tepero.
Kieran 97 Tepero Kieros 2 Tepero. Audio, thank you so much for 14 months in the Superstar Soft Club. Thank you for continuing to produce me. Produce-san. You're telling me this attorney is ace? He's very much not, but you know, we'll make it work. Welcome in, Lyra. Yes, the voice filter, come on, lead vocal. I have 1 minute left. I'm gonna talk to you guys for at least one more minute, and then that way I can turn off the voice mod. Because last time, no one told me that I gave it away for 15 minutes! guys are evil! But how are you guys doing? No, no clowning on me. No. No, no. Thank you for the head pats. But, I'm really excited for the trip. I just made plans to meet up with someone else while I'm there, and I'm super, super, super excited to meet them. I think I mentioned who it was, but I'm gonna wait until we actually meet before I talk about any stories or anything like that, because I think the Japan trip story time will be on my birthday / 1 year anniversary here. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey Kieran, how's it going? It's going pretty good. What did I do today? Today, I went to go to a bakery and I got some yummy bread, and that's pretty much it. I got the bread and then I went home and then I did nothing. Oh, I am testing out my new headphones today. So I told you guys how I got the Cardcaptor Sakura Billy Pods. I'm testing them out right now. They're super cute. I showed you guys pictures of them, but it's basically like, you know, they look like her wand, her first one that has like the wings on them. So they're super cute, but the quality of the audio, it's like not bad. It's just like okay. I would say it's like maybe like Skull Candy equivalent. I'm gonna test and see how long the battery lasts for today's stream. But I also noticed, so let me ask you guys, if I move the cursor around, do you guys hear a delay in the sound? Because I do have a little bit of latency with these AirPods. It's like not too much of a bother for me. Yeah? You do? Huh? What? Oh no. Wait, I can't tell if it's a delay. I guess it doesn't really matter with this game. It'll matter more with like other games, but we'll just see how long these earbuds last for today. But either way, thank you for stopping by, Kadu. I hope you're doing good today. Yeah. As always, feel free to let me know how your day is going. Otherwise, I guess let's just get into it, right? Investigation day 2. But I'm so excited, guys. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous. Because I'm freaking out. I know I'll be fine, but I look at my bank account and I'm just like, oh my god, I hope I can survive this. But I'm pretty sure I'll be 100% fine. Oh, no, voice filter's on. Yes, I'm done. It's free. I'm free. I'm free. Did you make space for your Switch storage? Let's see. Probably not. Data management. I still have 100. I have 100 gigs free, but oh no. I have over 10,000 screenshots on my SD card, so it's probably not going to let me take any screenshots, is it? Damn it! Ah! Wait, let me really quickly, let's save some space. I can clear my unicorn ones. I got everything I needed out of the unicorn screenshots. Wait, that's only 22! That's gonna last like one scene! Oh, expand. Wait, no. No expansion. Contract. Oh, this pains me. This pains me, but I have to do it. 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 You should put them in a Google Drive. To be fair, I probably don't need all these screenshots.
so I guess it doesn't really matter too much if they're deleted or not. July 9th, 2:12 p.m. Write Anything Agency.
Hey, Apollo!
What?
Well, you know, actually, nothing. I mean, something, or maybe not.
Out with it! The suspense is giving me an ulcer!
Well, you know, the trial today, I was thinking, if you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
Score? Gee. I guess I would, or maybe, well, I'm just as bad as you!
See? It's so vague.
Clearly. Machi avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. Though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case.
I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. IPXX 314206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Letouce.
And the victim, Mr. Letouce. Who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent? What a mess. Defective Lady, thank you so much for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in. Stube Iori, Ace Defective. We don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now. Namiwa told the whole court. Wait! That voice just now. It was him. I'm sure of it. That voice I heard talking to Mr. Letouce when I heard the gunshots fired. It was him! It was Mr. Darian!
Welcome in, Defective Lady. If there's any Konstellations here, can we give Defective Lady a warm welcome for being new here in the chat?
It's another mystery, Apollo! I love mysteries!
I don't. Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
What, is he some kind of daddy that just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going through a lot. Some top secret mission, he said.
Top secret?
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. And you've got me to help you. We'll be fine.
Fine. Right. Well, time's a-wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit.
I didn't warm up. Darian did it. La Miroir dropped a bomb in court yesterday. It was Darian.
Namiwa said he's never been
Eros to dance.
Kirost to dance. Thank you so much for 14 months in the Superstar Sub Club, Bonnie Canuck. Thank you for continuing to produce me, Producer-san.
Namiwa said she's never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool.
I guess.
What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet that's what they're called.
Somehow, I don't think that's what I don't think that means what you think it means. And she has to be wrong this time.
Wrong? Why?
I mean, look. Those gunshots were right during the concert.
That's right. It was burning up the dance floor at the time.
Right. did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe at Darien even?
Oh, you bet I did! He's one of the Governor's guitarists after all. He's so cool! Oh.
Right. All the Governors have a rock-solid alibi. He couldn't have shot Mr. Latouche backstage.
But Lamila heard him, didn't she? She heard Darien backstage, right?
Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here. An Interpol agent.
I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway?
Huh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch international criminals.
Why can't they just call them International Police instead of making up some silly name?
Yeah. Anyway, you think he was investigating La Miroir?
What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be.
Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying.
But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 paces.
If only it were that easy. In any case, we know he was working on something.
I wonder if it was something to do with something. That something being our case. The last something, I mean.
Something like that. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What's the most important underwater court member? The bailiff? That's a good one, wannabe orator. Welcome in. What was Mr. Latouche up to? Trucy? Was that another one of your tricks?
It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that.
Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Grammaire. Grammary.
Hey, the other day. Ah!
Who's there?
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. A friend of yours?
Hardly.
We meet again.
Nice to meet you. Who are you? Oh, could you please stop smirking like that?
It's you! Uncle Valant!
Uncle... Valant or Valant? Valant Grammary. Valant Grammary. Uncle... Valant? He's your uncle?
No, silly! It's the Great Grammary! Valant's Grammary!
Valant's Grammary. Valant's Grammare. What's the pun for this one? Is there a pun for this? I don't want to look him up because then there might be spoilers.
The Great Magician!
Yes, it is I, the great Valiant Grammary, as seen on television.
Could you please stop smirking like that?
It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years to be exact. My, how you have grown.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valant. You look exactly the same.
I hate to intrude, but, what is a great magician doing paying us a visit?
I believe it was you who wished to see me. So be quick with your questions. And do not quail, quake, or quiver. I am quite tame.
奥さん、配信来てくれてありがとうございます。
Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when need calls.
He does have a certain aura to him, that's true.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
His aura sure isn't lost on our magician in the making. She's practically drooling with enthusiasm.
After all, Uncle Valent's one of Daddy's best friends.
What? Daddy? You mean Mr. Wright?
No. I mean, my real daddy.
Oh. Yeah. Trucy's real father?
Wait, Apollo. Don't tell me you don't know about Troop Grammary.
Troop Grammary? Huh? No. But it does sound kind of familiar.
Oh, lost life! Lamentably listless lad! Do not know of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet!
Valiant Grammary. The name began to surface in my mind. It was a name I'd heard on television as a child.
You'd bet you heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Oh, and he made all this gold disappear from a safe. And then escaped from a high-security prison.
You said he's a magician?
I open the locks to hearts chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of the Troop Grammary.
Wait,
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Weren't you with someone else? Like a duo?
A duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something Grammary.
Yes, Zach Grammary. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship.
Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Daddy.
Daddy? Huh? Oh, no way!
Once upon a time, Troop Grammary included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valiant Grammary, and my partner, Zach Grammary.
And this Zach was...
He was my real daddy.
Trucy's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea.
There wasn't much point in talking about it. Not now that he's gone.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I've got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Glad that I'm good for comic relief at least.
Not that I see daddy around much these days.
I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit.
Reasons?
2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valent.
I'm sure you are.
Not one for modesty, are you?
When I encountered you at the Colosseum, the first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans. And to learn you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy, was a hot topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. and defend him you did.
Keep it up. Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I'm his defense attorney, actually.
My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's a videotape?
Quite so. A recording of the concert, Nolly.
Keep it up.
I brought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of Troop Grammary. Will you watch it?
Oh my god, Clevier! Oh, look, he has his, regular skin tone there. And then he's orange again.
Pleasure, but a fleeting melody. Whoa.
How did she do that? Is she a hologram? Is she Hatsune Miku? Welcome in, Tsuki. Hope you're doing well today. Through the power of girl bossery.
Wow, it's almost as good as it was live. So, what's the word? Mysterious.
There are more mysterious things in her song going on. Way more mysterious. This Valiant Grammary has good reasons to be here today. But I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert.
What's this? You would ask me for a miracle? Free of fee? Then thy wish be granted. Thy will be done. Thy evidence evicted into the ether.
Ah! No evicting, please! Are all magicians like this, I wonder? So, I was wondering... That stunt in the middle of the song there.
I didn't see a stunt.
What about Lamiwa vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen, I didn't even notice.
So young to be so jaded.
A simple sleight of hand. A petite prestidigitation. A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you were at the concert.
Yes. I was there to watch my trick take to the air.
So you're the one who knows how it was all done.
Of course. I am like a deity, with the stage as my domain. I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit boards not grasped quite tightly twixt my fingers. It is a potent, primeval power I possess.
Well... Do you think you could... Tell me how it was done?
Hey now!
Trucy?
That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not during a murder investigation, it's not!
Mais non. My illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also,
Also what?
recall that terrible occurrence happened later. Well, after my illusion entranced the audience.
Oh.
Don't even ask. I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Whose side are you on?
I, Valiant Grammary, now take my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valent. You should stay a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not. I shall not! I have been asked to assist with an analysis, and so I shall slink back to the scene.
So, you'll be at the concert venue today?
Correct. If you would call on me, come to the Colosseum. See you later, crocodile.
With a whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned and walked out through the door. Normally.
Well, there you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking.
Right. Valiant Grammary. I've got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, that bit of magic that made La Miroir disappear. And how he knows Trucy and her real father. Do we get to see Trucy's real father? Is he sexy? July 9th, Sunshine Coliseum.
Woohoo! What a great day! It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
The weather matters for an investigation?
Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Sure. Let's get started, shall we?
Right on! Show us your stuff, Apollo!
What stuff?
Your voice training? This is the perfect place for it!
I did enough at home, thanks.
No, there's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage.
I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer.
And you're in muck because it's lawyer weather today. Don't you just want to face the blue sky and shout, "Objection!"
Look, the weather has nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get going already. Welcome in, chocolate chips ice cream. Hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. July 9th, backstage hallway.
Mr. Attorney.
La Miroir. I'm sorry about today.
Oh, there's nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Matchy. Are you okay? Alone, I mean. Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. Though it does make being a witness rather difficult. Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking. I heard your footsteps several times the day before. Oh. You must have great ears.
Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or so she claimed yesterday. But how? That was quite a statement you made today in court. About hearing Darian Crescent's voice at the scene of the crime.
I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice. Wait!
Let me raw. Is something the matter?
That voice just now. It was him. I'm sure of it.
No way.
Kiro! Hey, it's my best friend.
You know how many people resub to me today and used your tehepero instead of my own?
As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. That was when I heard his voice.
I'm guessing Darian and Mr. Latouche were talking about something. Tehepero. Hi. 1 second. Kirost. The TTS like saying Kirost. Guys, please make sure you follow Kiro. He's my best friend.
The next moment, I heard those gunshots.
Why didn't you call security?
Well, to be honest, though the noise was quite frightening, I never imagined the gunshots might be real. And I was in quite a hurry myself. I left the scene at once.
おー、はい。キロさんをフォローしてください。キロは僕の親友だ。そして、今、時々、今週僕は日本語を話すのが、I need to。だから、来週日本に行ってから、僕は日本語を話しなきゃいけません。Hope you're turning about all those serenades. I am. I'm doing my best. I was basically saying that. So, like, since I am going to Japan next week, it's kind of helpful that I have to remember how to speak it because whenever I go, I get so nervous and then like in 1 or 2 days I have to remember how to speak it. Otherwise I can't communicate to anyone. 頑張って。はい、僕頑張ります。Care package. Chocolate chips, thank you so much for the care package. Everyone, let's go ahead and stand up from our seats. Kieran used fight or flight Japanese. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and stand up from our seats. Let's go ahead and twist our bodies to the left. Twist our bodies to the right. Let's stretch our arms straight up to the sky. Let's roll out that right shoulder. Let's roll out that left shoulder. Very slowly, very gently, let's roll out that neck. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's go ahead and drink some water. I have to I have to learn how to say my care package in Japanese too, but I'll do that sometime later.
I left the scene at once. So, it really was Darian's voice that she heard.
Yeah. At least she certainly thinks it was.
I met Machi before my debut as La Miroir. I was singing in a restaurant in Borginia.
And he was playing the piano?
Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see.
Is that when you started playing opposites? With Machi pretending he couldn't see?
No, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound. It must have been tough for Machi. Pretending he couldn't see, and all the while acting as your eyes. We held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He's a smart, gentle boy.
I think I see what she's getting at. Machi would never harm a soul. About Mr. Latouche.
Oh, yes. He was an Interpol agent, I hear.
So you had no idea?
Oh, of course not. No one did. I guess that's what it means to be undercover.
But someone was after him. They had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand.
You had no idea?
I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why?
What makes you think that?
Perhaps it is not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition. As my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from my memory.
Clouded. Right.
The darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I can see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my own heart.
In your heart?
I have no memory of the time before I became La Miroir. I woke from darkness into darkness, you might say. I was singing in a restaurant those days.
What was it that she said about not being able to remember the light?
I do not know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Everything before becoming La Miroir is lost to me. But I don't think you. I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me? Do you think your past might be related to this case? No way! That seems totally unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, La Miroir. I thank you. Machi, too, tells me this often when I fear who might have been.
We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time.
Oh, thank you. That reminds me. That was an incredible illusion you pulled off. Illusion? When you teleported from one stage to the other, remember? Ah, yes. Apparently they hired a professional magician.
Valiant Grammary. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
I'm afraid I cannot. Mr. Grammary made me swear to never tell a soul.
I was afraid of that.
Hard to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know? I'm reminded that I wish to speak to you about something.
Yes?
When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor.
Device? Maybe you mean this?
That's been lying there since the day before yesterday. Might I touch it? I thought as much.
What? What did you think?
This is one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears one during a concert.
I wonder whose this is.
We use it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing.
We'll hold on to it for you then. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him.
Yes, That's best. Thank you. So, can I put it on?
Headset attached to Trucy.
Attached? I'm not some kind of robot, Apollo.
Everyone on staff was wearing one of these headsets. This might warrant some further inquiry. I love whenever characters... Ooh, hold on. I love whenever characters talk back to like the inner monologue that like the main characters have. Like when Ryunosuke is like, I thought this thing, and then they're like, why did you think that thing, Ryunosuke? Can I ask you about this headset, Lamira? You said that all concert staff were wearing one?
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members, too, I should think.
So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too then.
Oh, they're quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so. After all, they're only for use on stage. And a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
That makes sense. Oh man, it totally was Darian, wasn't it? That's Darian's headset. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communications line. So why was this one lying here? Why is it always the hot ones? July 9th, in the wings.
That song, isn't that the one Lamira was singing?
Yeah, you're right. The Guitar Serenade.
Wow, I'd love to do a show on a stage like this.
1 second. It's 7 o'clock. Hi. I'd love to see that.
The house is full and has won the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air.
Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician?
Oh. That's right. I was a magician, wasn't I?
Welcome in, the Ape. Hope you're doing well today. Some dedication.
Aha! If it isn't Miss Trucy. And indeed it is.
Uncle Valent!
What exactly are you doing here?
I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I'm inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
The Lamira teleportation illusion! Ooh!
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey, Apollo, maybe Uncle Valent can shed some light on this whole thing for us. I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Lamira Val's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Thank you for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in.
Indeed, the purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream."
Like a dream.
Yet, what can I work with on a stagement for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorcerous acts. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted.
She disappeared from the top of the tower. But in order to move, you would have had to use some sort of secret tunnel.
People come to me because I am a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troupe Grammary are concerned.
So, you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well.
And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me.
It troubles you. Why?
Why? Why do you ask why?
I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself. Thanks.
I know what you are thinking in that head of yours. Grammary, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort.
Actually, yes, you're right.
Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo.
Or everyone tells him that and he made a good guess.
It was 20 years ago. A young magician, a genius of his time, came down among us.
Ooh, among us?
His name was Magnifi Grammary. It was he who began the Troupe Grammary. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was.
I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV.
Yet several years ago, that time has come to an end. My troupe pulled a vanishing act, yes. Cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren waste, stripped of illusion.
That's not true. I still went to all your shows. Like the one in the parking lot down at the supermarket.
You start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble.
We hone our skill at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise, up from obscurity, onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Grammary, but for my partner.
Ooh, partner. Your partner? You mean...
Yes, Zach Grammary.
Is he...
You know,
Move, I'm gay.
Trucy's father.
Before he disappeared 7 years ago, there was no name higher than Grammary in show business circles. None. I will see us return to glory. I, Valiant Grammary. Our founder, Magnifi Grammary, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go, what happened to that jet again?
Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought.
Of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zack and I had the talent. In no time at all, Valiant and Zack were the shining stars in the Grammary crowd.
Cool, huh? And Zack Grammary was my daddy.
Now that Magnifi and Zack are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be that I, Valiant Grammary, who brings the Grammary miracle back to the big stage.
I'm rooting for you.
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side.
One skill coming up.
How do we manage to get off the topic of the case so quickly all the time?
It's one big piano. I've never actually played one.
You should get Mr. Wright to teach you somehow.
No good. He can't play either.
I kind of feel bad for the guy now.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy. Ew.
Did you make that noise just now?
Let me try again. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. Time to take a look under the hood. Huh? Look, this was struck between the strings. It looks like some kind of switch.
Someone must have thrown this into the piano. Oh my god, wait, this is so savage. Okay. Do you think you could tell me about this?
I'm sorry, but my information about the outside world is somehow limited. I only know what I've heard or felt.
Maybe that explains why she didn't react when I showed her stuff the other day. She was still pretending she could see then. Oh, the dressing rooms. July 9th, La Miroir's dressing room. Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who could munch with such venom.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ema. You're looking as grumpy as ever.
Oh, am I supposed to be happy?
Gobble, gobble. Oh, gobble, 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 gobble. Ah! そのことは空に gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, gobble does sound a little bit like munching, huh?
You gave me the second degree in court, and prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool.
You're talking about the blood stain Mr. Latouche left?
My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
Now we know that Mr. Latouche was really with Interpol.
We wouldn't have found that out without you. I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished chewing me out. Said it was my reward.
Are chocolate Snackoos popular down at the precinct or something?
check out the crime scene again. Be my guest. You're not gonna find any clues in here. Or I did find something strange. Something strange? I'm at my embarrassment quota for the year, that's for sure. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? How? I mean, think about it. Oh my god! Rin, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. You're helping out the Japan trip. If you guys got a gift sub from Eindridge, please make sure you give him a big thank you. Hello, how have you been? I have been good. Good. And of course, you are gonna come with me on my trip because of the gift subs. So I'll be sure to write down your name on Monday. But yeah, I've been good. I hope you've been well. Thanks for stopping by. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year. If only it worked that way. It just bugs me to think that that little kid outsmarted me. And it makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see. He could have seen the air duct and he could have shot that revolver. But that's not how it sounded in Lamiwa's testimony. You mean her saying that she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene? That's right! Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Was it true when you said in court today? You know, about the case? About how everything was happening according to these song lyrics? The guitar serenade, you mean? I found the link, you know. First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen. Then Lamiwa flew through the air. No, Ema doesn't have a Cockney accent. Ema's Australian. Because they spelled her name with one M, so it just says Ema, and then the Clear Ema. You know, so H2O, she's Australian. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire. And in the end, a bullet took Mr. Latus's life. And he went up into the sky with a guitar. Well, 15 feet up at least. It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence, I know, and I found it. You think the same person did all of this? Don't ask me. I didn't do it. Neither did I. I couldn't fit through that air vent anyway. What? You all think I did it? Sometimes I worry about that girl. My Australian's getting rusty. Hold on. Eindridge, Laura, have you been? Wait, why's Ema got a Cockney accent? Ema's not Cockney, she's Australian. I'll get better, don't worry. So what did you find? It's so little I must have passed over it yesterday. I found it under the sofa. What is it? Part of some device, I think. I haven't a clue or what. The bit sticking out from the end looked familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out it's an antenna. Oh, like on a beetle? Like that one character from the Waking Dragons arc from Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, what? Yu-Gi-Oh! Waking Dragons. Australian. Who's Australian? The biker boyfriend rival to Joey? Oh, there's too many characters that show up here. Sure.
Like on a cell phone. This device must have used an electronic signal of some sort.
An electronic signal, you say?
Do you think you could take a look at this?
A small device. Looks like a transmitter. A transmitter? You press this switch here, and it sends out a signal. No idea what it's for, though.
A signal? You mean an electronic signal?
What is it, Apollo?
Say, Ema. You know that strange object you said you found?
Are this?
Let me try pressing the switch.
Ouch! It's on fire! Ema's device is on fire!
What's the big idea?
Ah! Well, now what we have this... Now what we know what this is. An igniter! This part here must work like a lighter! It nearly lit me up, that's for sure!
Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose.
I suppose. At least we're getting somewhere with this case. Hey, Apollo! Let's ask Ema more about this switch. Now that she has some first-hand experience. What are you trying to do? You burn me alive?
Come on, it was just a few sparks. What is she munching on? They're called Snackoos in English, but they're actually, I looked it up, they're like actually a snack in Japan. Hold on, let me see what they're supposed to be called. So it says they're supposed to be a chocolate-covered snack food, but then in Japan, it's called karinto, which it's like sweet and deep fried. It's made of flour, yeast, and brown sugar. That sounds yummy. There's no chocolate in it at all, though. It's actually all just brown sugar. Come on, it was just a few sparks.
Says you weren't the one holding it. There's enough sparks flying around here just with you two talking.
Oishii. Oh, so desu ne. Anyway, maybe I'll try getting some when I go this next week then. Now we know this is a remote for an igniter.
Let me see that for a second.
Well,
Well, this is definitely a little transmitter. The signal's weak, probably only reaches 30 feet. A transmitter, huh?
remote trigger updated in the court record.
Incidentally, if you look at a cross-section diagram of the stage area, let's see, 30 feet from Lamiroi's dressing room, that covers the backstage completely. It also looks like it would cover the stage.
Kind of seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage. Forum diagram added to the court record.
Guess I best be getting on with my investigation.
We'll have to look for some more clues elsewhere then.
I feel better just knowing what this thing is now. I'll have to look into igniters a bit more later. Good luck!
I'd like to know a bit more about igniters myself. Can we present to her this? No. Okay, no. The Gaviner's dressing room. No? Do we have everything we need? Maybe Valent is the kid. No, I don't know. Everyone's the killer. Can I ask you about this headset, La Miroir? You said that all concert staff were wearing one?
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members, too, I should think.
So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too then. Oh, okay, wait, no, I read this. Back to the agency? Ooh, detention center. July 9th. Detention center. Visitor's room. Machi may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect.
But they don't have any decisive evidence.
Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room.
Right. The air vent.
And he lied.
Lied?
Machi Tobaye can see.
Machi!
Speak of the devil.
He looks like he's doing okay.
I forget. Why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo.
It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. But since we're here anyway, I'll save my game. Thank you, Yasmin. Might as well get what I want to say off my chest.
If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen.
I think she's actually worried for me. Welcome in, Yu-Yu-Chi. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by.
So, what did you think of the trial today? Phew, I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by that trial.
I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. I'm super excited. Yesterday, we prepared all the things we needed for our trip next week, and everything is locked and loaded. I got my tickets for the Shinkansen. I'm gonna have a good time. Hey, all's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win. Yeah, thank you. If you guys want to answer today's check-in question, today's check-in question is, what is a unique piece of merchandise that you own? So, I showed you guys earlier, but I'll pull up the picture of it, because they finally came in. But I have these really, really cute Cardcaptor Sakura AirPods. So they come with this really pretty case, and then the earbuds themselves look like Sakura's wand. So these are super, super, super cute. You have a D&D tarot deck? Ooh. That's really cool. I don't have the Kiro-chan bag, but the Kiro-chan bag looks really cute. Yeah, カード買った桜は僕の一番大好きなアニメ。You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win.
No, if he's found not guilty, we win. Machi might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do.
Huh?
I'm glad Lamigua testified. What a great person. She even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect.
A piece of paper signed by a Genshin voice actor. I don't know if that counts as... Yeah, that counts. That counts. That's awesome. Yeah, treasure it. Darian of the Gaviners. The detective. I wonder if Machi knows what happened. I mean, if he could follow how the trial went at all. If no one told him there was a new suspect, how would he know? Hey.
What is it, Apollo?
No, it's nothing. I must be imagining it.
Imagining what, Apollo?
It's just... I couldn't help but feel that. I don't know. Machi. He doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he? He's a young Borginian.
Yeah, but... my bracelet is reacting to him.
Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning. Or it's scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces.
Was I that bad? Machi lied about not being able to see. But what if that's not all he's lied about?
If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
I think it'll take something big to get to him. Some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Machi.
I think he said, I'm sorry I cannot speak your language. You're very beautiful, fair maiden.
This is why I never trust a translator. You're into magical girl anime. Mahoushoujo Ikisei Keikaku. Is that Magical Girl Raising Project? Yeah, I've heard of this one. Isn't this like a it's like Madoka Magica, where like they're magical girls, but then it's like, oh, it's actually dark and scary. A viral, popular social network game called the Magical Girl Raising Project has the capacity to grant players a 1 in 10,000 chance of becoming a real-life magical girl. Each of the magical girls possesses unique skills and unique special abilities, earns magical candies for protecting people and performing good deeds. However, at some point, the administration decided that 16 magical girls in a certain city were too many, announcing they would cut the number in half by having the magical girls with the fewest magical candies each week lose their powers. As the rules of the game get out of control, the girls eventually find themselves dragged into a twisted life or death battle against each other. Yeah, it sounds about right. I don't know. I think like Madoka having like the subversion of the magical girl genre was cute the first time, and then like, you know how like when one thing's really popular and then like a lot of other things try to copy it? Like magical girl as a genre isn't like cute and bubbly and like everything that it was back in the day now. Now it's like how with K-pop, like everyone's trying to be BTS now, you know? Do I not have anything I need? Kuroshiba backpack. Ooh. Kuroshiba. Oh, a backpack with a Shiba Inu looks so cute. Yeah, if you guys have any other like unique items that you own, let me know. Besides my collection of just Ace Attorney and Fire Emblem merchandise. I guess I'm missing something. Okay. July 9th, Sunshine Coliseum.
What? Come to laugh at the murderer?
Darian!
That old bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks. They won't let me work while I'm a suspect.
Darian isn't in the best of moods, is he?
Not too many people are these days, it seems.
It's a crime scene. Not exactly the happiest place to hang out.
Then Gavin had to go rub salt in the wound. My alibi's rock solid. Rock solid!
Kieran. So, about your alibi.
You have to ask? The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set.
That's right. The music was blaring when we heard those gunshots. And found Mr. Latouche dead.
I've got 10,000 witnesses who saw me, too. Right there on that stage.
Your guitar playing was something else.
Thanks, little lady. You see? This whole thing's a sham. I can't believe they aren't letting me work.
There's no need to yell at me. It's Lamihua's fault. She was the one who said she heard his voice at the moment of the crime. Did you like the way he looked? Hi. Handsome to omoimasu.
Man,
Cool na image.
I never even talked to that old windbag. How could she possibly identify me?
I think what I liked about Madoka and Raising Project is that the Chosen One MC is subverted from the norm compared to the overpowered Day One MCs we see. No, I get that. I get that.
He won't let you work?
He won't let me work. Gavin says I gotta lie low till the suspicion is clear. What suspicion? He can be such a stick in the mud.
でも、逆転裁判に、すべての男のキャラクターはとってもかっこいいと思います。なるほどさんと、みつるぎさんと、
Mr. Gavin? A stick in the mud?
He may look all flashy and showy, but he's as straight as an arrow, man. Except when he's depressed. You hear him whining the other day?
Oh, you mean the thing with the mixing board? Then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? This part is off. What's that? Second guitar. Ugh. It was you, Darian! He's just a perfectionist is all. Not a bad guy, really.
Well, I think the Gaviners are the best. I have all your albums.
The band's fine, too. Gavin can write a good tune, I'll give him that.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much.
Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, most likely.
The prosecutor's office. I've never been there, have I?
The data on the victim should have come in from Interpol. Normally, I'd be down there dealing with it. Normally.
Apollo, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see the prosecutor's office.
Maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Right on.
Say hi to me, or say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you! Tell him I want into that crime scene.
We'll be going now.
Hey, wait.
Yes?
What do you really think happened? Really? You don't think that I did it, right?
Well...
Great. Way to instill a guy with such confidence. Just remember, I was ripping it up on stage when it happened, okay? Ripping! Ripping a fat one!
Ah!
Don't get led astray by some siren song, eh? Get this one wrong and you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself.
He looks like a bullet bill. He looks more like a shark to me. His hair and his outfit look like a shark. What's his name? I'm gonna risk it by finding his name in Japanese. Darien Crescent. Japanese name. Mayutsuki Dayang. Oh. No, it says his name means, it has like the kanji for moon. Likes cocoon. So yeah, crescent works for him then. Mayuzuki Dayang. Darian Steph on me.
Let's not talk to him anymore, all right?
Detective Darian Crescent. He's one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice. July 9th. Prosecutor Gavin's office.
So, this is it. The Gaviner's head office.
It's not the band's office, it's the prosecutor's office. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. What is this creepy thing? Object. Whatever.
Looks like Prosecutor Gavin is on the phone. Oh well, guess we have to come back. Or we can hide behind that bookshelf real quiet-like.
That's eavesdropping.
Why? And we just be waiting. Quietly, so he won't notice. What if he heard something scandalous about the band?
Oh yeah? Apollo's boyfriend? Mm-hmm. Nato. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I also didn't see. M. Shlam Corona. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. She'd make a good reporter for a gossip mag. What? A replica? So why was he after it in the first place? Yeah, Latouche. Latouche? Look, don't talk to me about those Borginians, okay? Just get me that report, chop chop! Stop leaving mysterious objects in my office, okay? Hi, Kieran. I thought you would remember about me. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's been quite a bit since you came, though, has it? It's it's been a bit. I'm so sorry, but please make yourself at home. Now I'm just looking up everyone's Japanese names again because obviously their names are all puns in English, but they're also puns in Japanese too. Clavier's name in Japanese is Garyu Kyoya. Where's the etymology? First kanji in Kyoya means to echo or to resound. There's no official explanation for her surname Garyu, but homophones include self-taught, dragon's fang, unrecognized genius, or reclining dragon. Interesting. I don't know his. I know most of the main characters, but who do you think I am? Wait, it says I can look at your message history. It says you were last here from the Great Ace Attorney streams. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. It's times like these when I start to miss Darian. Huh? Hiya!
Hey, Fiddle. I just thought we'd drop in. Hope you're not mad.
How could I be? There's not enough Tehepero in the world in any case. Have a seat. Prosecutor Gavin the Philanthropist.
Watch and learn, Apollo.
So, who have you come to see?
Huh?
Clavier, lead vocalist for the Gaviners, or Prosecutor Gavin, scourge of the courtroom?
What do you think he means, Apollo?
I think he's giving us a choice. We can either ask him about the concert or the case. Let me show you were here with my wedding for Diamond. Oh, yeah. I miss those days. I was looking at that picture I made last year. It's been a while, but I was thinking about it because I thought about how much I like Diamond. But this is my wedding invitation from last year. When I had purple hair. I miss it. Where is my... We look so happy together. I really want to replay Fire Emblem Engage. Those were the days. Anyways. Which way to go?
I really love that song. It has such an atmosphere to it.
Gotta show those redhead husbandos. I don't like characters just because they're redheads. People keep thinking that, but that's an assumption that's wrong. You co-wrote it with Lamirois. You co-wrote it with Lamirois, if I remember correctly. That's right. It was last year. I'd gone to tour Borginia's legal system, as a matter of fact.
And that's when you heard Lamirois' voice?
was at a small jazz club. I wept that night. I knew I had to meet her, to talk with her. So I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to arrange a meeting.
Wow, prosecutors really have a lot of clout.
I think he's sort of a special case, Strucy. Thankfully, she liked the work I did, and we wrote a song right there backstage. Machi on piano, and a dulcet voice, and myself on a guitar that I borrowed from La Miroir.
And music history was made. Probably not an experience your average lawyer would ever have, like Apollo, say.
It is a memory I hold dear. And the song we wrote that night was this. And that very guitar is right over there. You mean this charred lump?
Don't call it a lump. It's a piece of history. And it's only brown, not really charred.
No matter. I shall never sing that song again. I wouldn't have used that guitar again either, even if I could have. What happened during that song anyway? Why did his guitar suddenly catch on fire?
Do you think you could show it to us? Your charred, I mean, slightly burned guitar.
I'm sure he doesn't mind. What more could happen to it? Oh, that reminds me. You see the paper today?
Yes. I always read the TV section.
Good girl. How about you, Air Forehead? I read the funnies. Then you will not have seen this. Concert of Tragedy, the prosecutor's deadly song.
Oh, is that a new show? I haven't heard about that one.
It's not a show. It's an article. News, you know?
Oh, does this have anything to do with the case?
Since getting back from the trial, my phone's been ringing off the hook. How does it feel to take a man's life with a song? Have you ever hummed a man all the way to death row? Do you think you could sing over the phone for me? It's endless. Endless. Thanks to the case you made today, of course.
Oh, that was all Apollo's idea.
Do you think Clavier looks stunning? No. I have zero attraction to him. He's like the one Ace Attorney character that I'm like, I could live without. Hey! Is that a newspaper over there too? Ah, yes. The Virginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead. Take a look. Thanks, but I can't read Animal Crossing. Oh, that's right. Suffice it to say, this is big news over there as well. Though they didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics to my song.
Probably no one in Virginia could believe it.
It's probably seen as just a theory at this point. And their journalists didn't see the need to mention it. That makes sense. I hardly know what to think of it myself. Virginia newspaper added to the court record. La Miroir's testimony will probably be in the evening edition, I'd imagine. Which is why I've had Darian step down from the investigation for now.
Yeah, we ran into him moping in front of the Coliseum.
No, because it shows like, it just shows like glyphs, so I just read it as La Miroir was my invited guest, so it's a rather delicate situation. You understand how much I want to solve this case. Quickly, if possible. My apologies, but there's no way I'm gonna talk details about the case with you. You want to get my attention, bring me something dramatic. I'm not here to get your attention, Gavin. Here to get your information. Prosecutor Gavin, about this remote. Oh, wait! Excuse me, did you say something? This remote control might be valuable ammunition for the trial tomorrow. It's too early to show my hand now. You'd think someone with such a loud voice would speak more clearly, yeah? Wait, so if Gavin's name is about echoing, is Apollo's name also about like his loud voice? Because Apollo's name in Japanese is Odoroki Hosuke. Odoroki from a surprise. The kanji that make up Hosuke can be broken down to law. Oh, Hosuke as in like law and then just law boy, boy of law. I see. Law boy. The Guitar Serenade. Might I ask, do you enjoy it?
It's a lovely song. I got all teary-eyed.
Ah, yes, the cursed song that turned the concert into a tragedy, wasn't it? I was singing it for you, Fraulein.
Yeah! Wow! That's so special!
It was La Miroir singing, actually. I'm glad you were moved. It is that kind of song. Ugh! I've ran out of snide comments. Yeah, no, I just really don't like his hairstyle. Maybe if they gave him a better hairstyle and a better personality. Surprise law boy at that. I think that makes sense because he's kind of just like a,
Whoa! I'm a lawyer?
whoa, that's still not enough evidence? I do think the name Hosuke sounds really cute, though. July 9th, backstage hallway. This place is deserted.
I wonder where La Miroir went off to.
I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful.
I guess, but I can't help worry about her a little.
You think you could take a look at this, Ima? Ima? Her rate of chewing is increasing. Better back off before it's too late.
Words cannot express my shock and chagrin. All I can see before me is this stage, and me upon it. Nothing smaller, nothing less radiant catches my eye.
True, you're getting on in years. Not much time left to make your mark, huh? Oh!
This is not how I was seeing it.
So he doesn't care about what I have to show him. I get the point. What do I just keep on talking to Gavin? What do I show him? The death? No. That looks like one of our tour issue headsets. Why are you wearing it, Fraulein?
I thought it would be cool. I could pretend I was concert security and stuff.
Actually, we found it at the venue and thought you might want it. Oh no, please, you keep it. Goes well with your cape, Fraulein.
Gabriel, you think?
She does look like she belongs on a stage, that's for sure. I wish I could skip the dialogue that's like, no, we can't talk about this piece of evidence. Examine? That was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this.
That's the guitar from the concert, isn't it?
I thought it was one of the staff playing a gag on me. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analyze the guitar incidentally.
Oh, did you find anything out?
He didn't have a lot of time, so it was still unclear. The results he came up with were intriguing. Intriguing? How does that guitar tie into everything that went on?
Sounds like something we should ask about.
It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting a woman like La Miroir.
How did it end up here?
She gave it to me. Are you a little sleepy? Shut up. Yeah. I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it.
So this guitar's from Virginia?
That it is. We couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity ruined the wood. So we vacuum packed it in La Miroir's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched.
See? Prosecutors do have a lot of clout.
I still think he's a special case.
Such a valuable guitar. It's too bad it got burned.
What was it that you were saying earlier? Something about intriguing results from an examination of the guitar?
That's right. What was that all about?
Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front? It's called the sound hole. That sounds fake. Ah, so that's what it's called. Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort.
A broken device?
Yes, this in fact. The examiner is busy with evidence for the case now, however. So he'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else. Odd. That device looks strangely familiar. It has to be one of these.
What is it, Apollo?
That device that was found in your guitar. Take a look at this. Why, that looks like the same thing. What is it? It's an igniter.
Another one?
It was at the crime scene, in La Miroir's dressing room. Detective Sky found it, actually. At the scene of the crime? What could that mean, I wonder? Okay, so now we go to Ima. Do you think you could take a look at this, Ima? Ugh. Man, I'm gonna remember Kavu Kavu. That's such a good word. Okay. Wait, where is she? What? Where is she? What? 네상 도코 desu ka? Gonna go hit the hay? No problem. Thank you for hanging out. Get some good rest, okay? Seeing these mirrors lined up like this makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. Look at all that makeup.
All I know is they sure don't make much for a clue.
I guess she's not into makeup yet.
That's one heavy-duty bouquet there.
I have trouble thinking of flowers as being heavy-duty.
But they call lots of things heavy-duty.
Not flowers, they don't.
What about a heavy scent?
I think you mean heady.
What if the flowers were plastic?
They still wouldn't be heavy.
Okay. What if they were made out of metal?
What, like a magnolia made out of steel?
Exactly. Though I hope all my fans don't start throwing metal flowers at me.
The murder weapon. So it belonged to Mr. Latouche.
That thing makes normal revolvers look like water guns.
Mr. Latouche was a big man. But how about the person who shot him? Wouldn't they have to be about his size? Look, the carpet's been torn up here.
That's the part where we did the luminol testing in court. Learning mole? What's learning mole? It's learnable. Get it right.
Lexi Knox, thank you so much for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in.
Ema's kind of scary when it comes to science.
Best learn the word and not incite her wrath again. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. It's one of those permanent dryers you see in hair salons.
Is that what they're really called? Permanent dryers?
Do I look like a beautician? I just know they dry your hair and give you a perm.
It just doesn't sound very glamorous, you know?
Okay, how about a perm machine?
Or you could go more simple, like permer.
This isn't a bad game, thinking up official names for things. Not that it makes the name actually official or anything. And their banter's so cute.
A stack of presents for La Miroir. Stars always get the biggest presents. You know, you could give me a present, Apollo.
Here, have a piece of candy.
Gee, thanks!
She must not get a lot of presents. Poor girl. This was the window where La Miroir saw the crime from. I wish it was that simple.
Kinda hard to see a crime when you can't see. But she did hear it.
Yeah, but the window was closed.
Maybe she heard it some other way.
I don't think I missed anything. Now that's a big instrument case.
That's a case for a contrabass, I think.
You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet.
It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument.
You could fit 5 trusies in there, I bet.
Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it sitting open like that.
What do I have to do now? I always feel so dumb whenever I do investigation.
What's on the plate there?
Is that gum?
Gum?
Maybe he was chewing it when the phone rang. So he put it on the plate for some later consumption.
You think that a rock star could afford a fresh stick?
Don't jump to any conclusions now. That's no chewing gum. Take a closer look. Although I really shouldn't be offering, should I? What is that? Looks like a lump of plastic.
Wait, that phone call.
Yasmin, thank you so much for the care package. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and stand up from our seats. We're gonna go ahead and twist our bodies to the left. Twist our bodies to the right. Let's stretch our arms straight up to the sky. Let's roll out that right shoulder. Roll out that left shoulder. Very slowly, very gently, let's roll out that neck. take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Thank you for taking care of me. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking. What is this creepy thing? Object? Whatever. Looks like Prosecutor Gavin is on the phone. What? A replica? So that's why he was after it in the first place. Yeah, Latouche. Prosecutor Gavin, does this have something to do with Mr. Latouche? Wait a second. You were listening to my phone call, weren't you?
Who? Us? I tried to stop him, really, but he forced me to.
Hey, you were the one digging for a scandal, Miss Reporter. To tell the truth, I'm not even sure what it is. But apparently, it's a model or something an undercover agent Mr. Latouche was after.
This lump?
Do you mind telling us what you know about it? This was found in Mr. Latouche's bag. It's apparently a replica of something. A replica? It's a small lump, about 1.5 inches long. We analyzed it, but there's not much to say other than it's a lump of plastic. Perhaps it was to be used in the identification of whatever it is a replica of. You mean whatever Mr. Latouche was after? That seems to be the most logical explanation.
Well, what is it?
Don't ask me, Fraulein.
Oh? If you don't want to tell us, you could just say so.
I put in a request to Interpol via my contacts in Borginia. But apparently there's a block on information somewhere along the chain.
Oh?
There's something either Interpol or Borginia doesn't want to share. Something about this little piece of plastic. Mr. Latouche went through all that trouble to become a Lamirois manager. Just to come to this country to find out more about this lump? And he died for it. I've sent someone to the Colosseum to fetch Lamirois. Perhaps she knows something about it being Borginian. I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk to you about. Oh. Thanks for dropping by, Air Forehead. Thanks? Why, you gave me so much information. That igniter, for instance. Oh, that. I've never met an attorney so forthcoming with the prosecution. It's a big help. Or perhaps you're just a tad naive, I guess I could have hid it, but somehow showing it felt like the right thing. I could say the same to you, Prosecutor Gavin. Eh? Thanks for the information. About the, strange lump of plastic. The one that Mr. Latouche was investigating.
Hey, that's right!
I've been thinking, Air Forehead. We encounter many incidents in our lives, all of us. Not all of them simple. Especially not the ones where people are killing to song lyrics. That is why I try to at least remain simple inside. I keep a simple goal, to discover the truth. That's why I like to keep relations civil, yeah? That is all. I can live with that.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Fraulein?
Can I ask you why you sing in a band?
'cause I want women to turn and look when I walk down the street. That's pretty simple, too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps. July 9th. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Looks like Machi's in questioning.
Huh. The police must have a Borginian interpreter. That's no fair. I wish we could talk to him.
I guess we'll just have to come back later if we want to see him.
I guess so. Now we can't see him? July 9th. Sunshine Coliseum.
Oh, it's you. You came at a good time.
Hello there, Ema. What's up?
Why do you know where the Lummy is?
Well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago.
Yeah? That's strange. What's strange? I can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office.
Lamihua's missing?
It's hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere on her own. Being that she's blind and all.
Yeah, we'll help you look for her.
Great! Thanks!
Oh, wait, look at the little blue badger. What's that creature there?
Oh, that's the police mascot, the Blue Badger!
Eh? It's life-size.
Haven't you seen them around town patrolling the streets? Yes, now even Law and Order has a mascot.
I'd run from that thing even if I wasn't a criminal. Why does its head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky.
I don't think you're showing true Blue Badger's spirit, Apollo.
May! Hi! Thanks for stopping by. I was waiting for you. I'm like, I did a surprise Ace Attorney stream. Where's my Ace Attorney bestie? July 9th, 4:46 p.m. in the wings.
Huh? The stage is pitch dark.
The power breaker must be off for this section. Oh, great.
I'll go get someone. Yipes! It was really dark out there.
Dark. That's all Lamihua has when you think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness?
Hey, Apollo?
Huh? What?
Doesn't something about the stage seem different to you? Like, something's changed?
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Starting work? Oh, you have work? Good luck. Gambare.
I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me.
You got a new job! Oh my god, congratulations! I'm so happy for you. I know you said that you were really looking, so I'm really, really happy. You gotta make that shmoney so that you can make more Narumitsu. Now it's bugging me too. What's she talking about? Man, that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to when I go to Japan, is seeing how stupid expensive Narumitsu merch is. Or specifically like Edgeworth. Oh my god, yeah. It's so bad. The only Phoenix merch I got last year were these coasters. So I keep one on my desk. And it was a coaster from the Gyakuten Saiban 15th anniversary orchestra concert. And it was I think it was 6,000 yen. Edgeworth getting the fan craze, it makes sense. I think, but yeah, Phoenix stuff is kind of expensive. Edgeworth stuff is super expensive. That's around 50. Actually, no, right now the yen is kind of good. So 6,000 yen is 38 USD right now. What do you think that thing was doing in there? That's why I'm kind of excited. I don't feel too bad. Yeah, it's really good. I was kind of worried because I'm man, I kind of wish I had a little bit more shmoney with me as I go on my trip. But right now the yen is pretty good. So I can gallivant pretty hard if I want to. Not too hard, but you know. The game plan that I have this time though is that instead of buying a full meal for myself, my friends and I are planning on just sharing things so that we can try a bunch of different restaurants together. But the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is that I'm just chatting now. But the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is that for our last evening, we want to go to a Wagyu all you can eat place, you know? That's a good idea. Yeah. We have a bunch of food places that we want to go to. Buffet. Yeah, it's kind of like a yakiniku, you just cook it yourself. But it has grade A5 Wagyu. Very nice. Probably the last morning though, when we leave, because last year, there's this little buffet at Sunshine City that we went for breakfast at right before we had to leave on the airplane. So we might do that again this year too. Because we're staying at Ikebukuro.
Throwing things inside pianos can't be good for them.
Not to mention, you wouldn't be able to play whatever notes go with the strings it was on. I know, I want to go on a food trip too. This year we're also going to Osaka, so that means I can also get some street food. The first thing I want to do is get some takoyaki. But the piano was fine during the concert. That must mean it was thrown in here after Machi played.
Maybe someone threw it in here after the second set.
Welcome in, Skyrose. Yeah. Make sure you visit the Kyoto area if you can. We'll try. The place that we're staying at in Osaka is literally in Dotonbori. So we're gonna be turning up. I'll see. Last year I did an IRL stream where I kind of just hung out with you guys. So maybe this year, maybe I can do a food, a mukbang, an IRL mukbang. You can just watch me eat. But I do want to do another stream if I can, if the girls are cool with me having one.
I still can't believe we found Machi and Mr. Latouche up on top of that tower.
Yeah, I used to not like high places. No, I hate them.
It's not like it would have been nicer if we found a dead body closer to the ground. Now that reminds me, Daddy's bad with heights too.
Huh, no kidding.
He took me on a Ferris wheel ride a while ago, you know? Halfway through, his face got all green and he mumbled, "Objection!" over and over.
Oh, poor guy. Ferris wheels are so romantic. Hope you have a good trip. I am looking forward to it so much. And you're coming on the trip with me. Look at all the electronics. They must be sound related.
Doesn't seeing a bunch of machines like this make you just want to fiddle with them?
Hello, Ginger. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good today.
Can I, Apollo? Please?
No, no fiddling. You'll break something.
If you're gonna make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs. That's what Daddy always says.
Oh, that's what I also want. I really want to get some omurice. I said I wanted to go to a maid cafe this year. We'll see how that goes.
That's what Daddy always says.
Those eggs look kind of expensive. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I'm just like dreaming about the trip because it's literally next week.
Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before?
Huh. I guess someone closed it.
Wait, look, where the case closes.
So excited for you. Thank you. Tomato rice? Mmm, yummy. If you guys have any recommendations for restaurants in either Tokyo or Osaka, let me know. Give us places, because we don't really, like, we're just gonna, like, go around and go wherever. But if you guys, like, have places where you know they're good, let me know. Something's sticking out. That doesn't look like an instrument. You don't think it's...
Let's open it, Apollo.
Ima! We have to get Ima! Lamihua was taken directly to the hospital. Ima ran around, barking orders, making phone calls. Trucy just clung to my arm and cried. And me? I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days is too many. July 9th, 5:53 p.m. Hickfield Clinic, waiting room. I don't remember any of the places I went to last time. You gotta write them down. You have to, oh, that's what I like to do. I'll take a picture of the front and then I'll try and, remember the names. I think boss lady has a list. Tonkotsu ramen from Kyushu is really delicious. Okusan, おすすめのレストランがあるけど、僕、教えてください。東京とか大阪とかの。
Ima, how's Lamihua? Is she okay? Oh, you.
Oh, Ginger, you're here! You need to voice her.
We all owe you a big thanks, that's for sure. So, she's okay? Yes, she came to a short while ago. We found her before it was too late. Oh, that's so good to hear.
So, what happened?
Someone attacked her. She was struck on the forehead.
By who?
We don't know. But they hit her on the forehead, right? It's right in front of her. How could she not see? Oh.
Right. Would you like to see her now? Is that all right?
She wants to thank you for saving her life.
I've never been to either. Oh. Oh, I got that. They're all favorites in Google Maps? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Miss Chloe. Lamihua!
Oh, Mr. Attorney, you were the one who found me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened? Uh-oh.
was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. I thought it might be someone coming to see me, but they said nothing. When I went to return to my dressing room,
You were hit?
I knew. That very moment, I knew. The assailant was trying to kill me. No. It was lucky for me the first blow didn't knock me out. I turned and ran for the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear footsteps. Yet I reached the stage first.
Why the stage?
I had overheard maintenance people talking. The power to the stage area was off, they said, for electrical work. Darkness is my ally. There was a contrabass case near the stage. That's where I hid.
So the assailant couldn't see you.
Once in the case, I'm afraid I passed out.
Sounds like a really close call. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
Unfortunately, no. Whoever it was, they said not a word.
Too bad.
Yet when I consider that it was struck high on the forehead, I must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am.
Good point. She's sharp.
And you're much taller than I am. You're about as tall as Apollo.
So that means it was likely an adult, and probably a man. Could it be him?
But why would anyone attack you, Lamihua? The detective asked me this too. And to her I gave the same answer I gave you. I do not know.
La Miroir, I wanted to ask you about this. Do you know what this is?
This is what?
Mr. Latouche was carrying it. It's a replica of the thing he was after.
He was after. You know, in his secret identity. As an undercover agent. So that's what he was doing.
You mean, you know what?
Yes, I know, of course. This must be a Borginian cocoon.
You'll ask your cousin in Osaka for recommendations? Yeah! I'd be happy to hear it. I saw that you joined the Discord server. I think you need to just click the button and make sure that you read all the rules. I don't unfortunately they're in English, but as long as you know you're nice and you're not too you try to maybe translate the rules, but if you click the button, then you can see all of the Discord server.
Or rather, a convincing replica thereof.
Why haven't I heard of a Borginian cocoon? I'm going through all the locations on Google Maps and I'm exploding from memories. I want to go back. Man, so I wasn't considering it, but now I kind of want to get a journal or a scrapbook because so like train stations in Japan, they all have like their own unique stamps and there are people that'll go and try to collect all the stamps, right? So I was kind of thinking about trying to get some just to like have for scrapbooking purposes. But I for sure want to I'm going to bring my Instax printer because I want to try and take Polaroids of every single like memories days, you know?
Why would he be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir? I wonder.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this trip.
Well, they call it Borginian. It must only be found in Borginia. For certain, all in Borginia know of bees. It's a cocoon. So do you get silk from it? I do not know the details, I'm sorry to say.
I thought she said all in Borginia knew of these.
There is one fact I do know about the cocoon, though. Something all in Borginia know.
What's that?
The cocoons. They are not to be taken out of the country. If someone does and is caught, they'll be put to death. To death?
Why?
I do not know. Yet if Interpol was involved, I'm sure there's a good reason. But this is just a piece of plastic!
He was carrying around a replica, but looking for the real deal. That's my best guess.
So that's what he was up to?
Tracking down Borginian cocoon smuggling.
Smuggling? It seems I was marked. Marked? Life changed for me with the popularity of my songs. I began to travel around the world. So you could have brought these Borginian cocoons with you? On my trips, yes. That was probably the suspicion.
And Mr. Latouche was placed as an undercover agent to look into it.
Borginia is a small, sheltered country. Not many of our people venture into the world outside. Is that why they suspected you?
But Mr. Latouche wasn't a Borginian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means...
What, Apollo?
There must be some reason why Borginia doesn't want those cocoons getting out. Something scary enough to get Interpol involved.
Huh? Like what? How could such a tiny ball of thread cause such a commotion?
Cocoon smuggling. And Mr. Latouche had La Miroir marked. It couldn't be her.
Huh?
There's one other person I need to talk to. Thank you for talking to us, La Miroir.
It's the least I could do. Actually, I have another request. If it is within my power.
I need an interpreter. Oh, wrong person. Someone who speaks Borginian.
Apollo?
Would you come with us, if you're well enough?
I see. Yes. Yes, of course. I shall accompany you. Huh? Where are we going?
Come on, Trucy. We're about to get to the bottom of this. July 9th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Machi, we came to talk to you about the case.
Machi.
Could you interpret for us, La Miroir?
Yes.
Machi, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. When we still thought you were blind. Now we know the truth. You can see, right?
I was completely fooled myself.
Machi, Isn't there another secret you're hiding from us?
Wait, Mr. Attorney! What do you mean by secret?
What do I mean by secret? Well... If I'm not mistaken, you know something about this, don't you?
Hey, you got a reaction! A big one! Machi, you did it!
Trucy and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one.
Mr. Attorney, please tell me what this is all about!
Lamiwa, please interpret!
Very well.
I'm getting hungry. I know you know something about this by your reaction. If you won't tell me, you might have to give it to the prosecution and have them look into it.
He asks you to wait. Do not be so hasty. Machi. What? Do you know everything?
Yes, everything. Well, sorta.
Have him tell us about it.
Very well. Good thing I have emergency chocolates I keep in my desk.
What is this cocoon anyway?
The cocoon, the silk, is a potent cure.
A cure?
It must cure some disease. Oh, he stole it to cure her blindness, I see. It's a cure for incuritis. A cure for incuritis?
But if it's a cure, why would Virginia keep it like that? Just think of all the lives they could save by sharing the medicine!
I do not understand the reasons myself. Okay, well, at least we know what it is. A cure. And Mr. Latouche was after cocoon smugglers. Wait. Was Machi?
Machi, you weren't! He couldn't be a smuggler, he's so little!
Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you?
Well, that's true. I am sort of a magician.
She said sort of. Oh, would I have a copy of that security camera tape?
Well, Machi, are you a smuggler? He won't tell me. First he plays blind, now he plays dumb.
I wonder. Do you think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? If Machi really did bring one into the country, was he planning on making a deal for its sale? I can't go home.
Can't go home.
I can't go home to Virginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death. That's right, it's punishable by death. About the case? What about the case? He wants to tell us about Mr. Latous's death?
This meeting's over.
Kieran?
What do you mean? Visiting hours aren't over yet.
There's a call for Machi from the Virginian embassy. This meeting is over. Sorry.
Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that.
Sorry. No go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving.
Darian, wait!
I never liked you. Either of you.
Huh? He totally killed. He's a killer.
Darn it, we're so close. He was about to tell us. Hey, Apollo?
He didn't want us to hear what Machi had to say.
Apollo!
And there can only be one reason why.
Why is everyone ignoring me?
Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It all happens tomorrow. In court. To be continued. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. 続く。お疲れ Yeah, yeah, let's go ahead and talk. I miss my old Zatsuda music. 1 second. Where is... Yeah! Alright, everyone. There you have it. So we have completed the second bout of investigations. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, so we're set on track. So on Sunday, we'll go ahead and finish up this case. So that way we can wrap up Pretty Little Bow and we don't end on a cliffhanger before I go on my trip. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. And thank you always for your support. It really means a lot to me. Especially right now with the Japan trip and everything. Everyone that's gifting and subscribing and everything like that, I really, really, really appreciate it. You guys are all super, 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 super sweet. I cannot wait to share my trip with you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. And wow, like, I really need it because like, I'm definitely over the depression, but I do need like a good change of pace to like refresh myself and have some good times and come back ready to rumble, right? It was a really fun time. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for joining me today. Yeah. Hell yeah! I'm gonna share you everything. I'm gonna share you all my Narumitsus. I'm gonna share with you all the goods that I see, all the cafes, all the food, all the yummy. It's gonna be fun. But also, I have to give you guys another schedule update. So, unfortunately, I probably won't be streaming on Friday. We'll see, because I got booked for a session. So, I might not stream on Friday. Unagi don. Oh my god! Unagi sounds so yummy. I do like eel. Oh yeah. It's just work. But, yeah, no, so I might not have a stream on Friday, depending on how tired I come back afterwards. But, now I'm thinking about food. Okay, if you guys have recommendations for food, please make sure you share them on the food channel of the Discord. So that way, I can, find some yummy food to share with you guys. Other than that, what's tomorrow? What do I have on schedule for tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Final Fantasy 16. Tomorrow, the final DLC for Final Fantasy 16 is coming out, so I'll see you guys here. We're gonna say bye-bye to my husband, Clive, and give him a big ol' because that's it. That's all we're gonna do for 16, so that's gonna be it. And then afterwards, we'll have Ace Attorney on Sunday. But until then, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you guys are new here, please make sure to follow on all the socials on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Atelier Kieran. If you want to join the Discord, the link is available down there. But please make sure you are over 18. Also, please be over 18 if you're watching this stream. Or else. And of course, we have to raid my best friend. Please make sure you say hi to my best friend Kiro. He is a froggy martial artist VTuber. 僕の親友はKiro. What is he do? Like martial arts とカエルの VTuber です。Please give him some hiya hey heys, and if you have access to the emotes, send him some blankies as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Okay, guys? Otsu Kieran! Good night.